Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Virgo, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it, and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, Virgo, let's get started. We're going to get the overall energy for this connection first, and then we'll pull some tarot. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so far so good. We do have true love. This is romance of a lifetime. This is very similar to the King and the Queen of Cups in tarot. It could be dealing with a water sign strongly. So a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. But Virgo, we're starting off really, really good. We're going to focus on you first, and we'll jump over to your person. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, but there's a lot of love here between you and this person that you currently find yourself connecting with or will be connecting with very, very soon. All right, how does Virgo currently view this relationship? Okay, let's see what's going on, Virgo. Okay. This to me kind of feels like phases that you're going through. All right, so let's talk. With the Ten of Swords coming out here, you could have recently experienced a breakup, possibly a divorce. Due to this breakup and or divorce, it kind of has you falling into this energy of, I will never love again. I will never love again. I am so done. I will never love again. I do feel like somebody new will show up for you. I am definitely getting that. I do believe this connection between you and this person is going to catch you off guard, but the only reason why it's going to catch you off guard, Virgo, is because this ending that you recently experienced with whoever it is that you were once upon a time romantically involved with has you in this energy of, I will never love again. I'm not going to waste my time on love again. Yo, I'm so done. It's not even funny. So this is why all this is going to catch you off guard, because you're not looking for love. It kind of looks like love is essentially finding you. And to be honest, I really like this person for you. You're showing up as an Empress. The person that's in the Strength card is the Empress, and this individual that you have yet to meet is showing up as an Emperor. So that's kind of telling me that the two of you are very compatible to one another, which is really nice. This is, technically speaking, somebody of your caliber. So this is somebody who brings just as much to the table as you do. This is also going to be somebody that you're going to be able to resonate with, but also connect with on all sorts of different levels, which is also really, really nice. Now let's look at this person. You guys, more than likely, are going to be around the same age. I am definitely getting that. Yeah, more than likely around the same age or the same age. I'm not getting an age gap or anything like that. So this person might be like 1 year younger than you, 1 year older than you, 2 years younger than you, 2 years older than you. Like, I'm not getting a huge age gap. So you guys are either going to be the same age, or there's going to be like a teeny tiny age gap, I would say, between you and this person. How does... You might be a single mom or a single daddy. You might be meeting a single mom or a single dad. I am definitely getting that for some of you out there. I am getting that for some of you out there. That's not going to resonate for all of you, but how does this person... Okay. Alrighty then. We got the World to the Knight of Wands, and then we also have the Three of Swords. Makes sense. I mean, you guys are very similar in your ways. It's very strange. Very strange. It's very strange. It kind of looks like the two of you. But see, I feel like this ending that they went through happened like a little while ago. I don't feel like this ending happened recently. This ending happened like a little while ago. So it looks like this person also experienced a breakup, possibly even a divorce, but it doesn't feel fresh or anything like that. It feels like it happened like a while ago. Looks like they were dealing with this Queen of Pentacles over here that decided to essentially call it quits with them for whatever reason. Yeah, this ending happened a little while ago. I do feel like this person does hold anger and resentment in this person's, heart over, this person, how this person did them. I am definitely getting that. I feel like their relationship with you is definitely going to help them, make peace with the past and get rid of this hate and anger and resentment that they carry in their heart because of this Queen of Pentacles and how this Queen of Pentacles did them. I am definitely getting that. It looks like this Queen of Pentacles did them dirty. I'm getting like an energy of like guilt with this Queen of Pentacles. Not that it matters, but I'm getting energy of like I'm getting like an energy of guilt. Like they actually feel bad for how they did this person. I mean, the Ten of Swords does speak of betrayal, so you know, this Queen of Pentacles could have did something to betray this person and or deceive this person, but I am getting energy of guilt coming from them. Yeah, I am getting that. I wonder what they did. Should we be nosy? Screw it. It's gonna take 2.5 seconds, you know. Tell me more about the Looks like this Queen of Pentacles was juggling them and somebody else is basically what I'm getting. Somebody that they can control. Somebody that they can control. I don't feel like these two are going to work out, but again, this really doesn't honestly matter because this reading is not about this person from their past. I just figured let me just be nosy because screw it since we're here, right? Yeah, it kind of but this ain't the first time though. Like I feel like God, which is interesting, but I don't feel like this is the first time that this Queen of Pentacles has like betrayed this person or deceived this person or did something out of line while they were with them. Like this Queen of Pentacles, you know, could have cheated on this person more than once. You know, that's a possibility. You know, they could have done a lot of things out of line within their relationship with this person, like flirt with other men, flirt with other women, entertain other men, entertain other women while they were obviously involved with this person. I don't know. I just feel like this person didn't really have any sort of respect for the marriage these two had with one another or the relationship these two had with one another, if that makes any sense. But they do feel bad for how they did this person. I am definitely getting at that. They feel bad. They feel bad. They probably didn't feel bad in the moment when they were doing all this stuff to this person, but you know, now that it is all said and done, you know what I mean? They feel bad, you know, I guess. This person could very well be with somebody right now that they really, really do like, mainly because they can control them. I'm getting that, maybe because they can control them. Whatever, this reading is not about them. Anyways, so I do feel like, so I do feel like their relationship with you is definitely going to help them heal and make peace with the past. I am getting that. All right, Virgo. Okay, we have the Hierophant. We have the Two of Wands. And then we also have the 10 of Swords. Okay, Virgo, in regards to how you're currently feeling. Now, this is going to be how you're going to find yourself feeling when you meet this person, if you have yet to meet this person. So just keep that in mind because time is fluid. So this could either currently be happening or maybe happening at a later date, Virgo. But before the Two of Wands comes the Ace of Wands, which speaks of our own personal wants and desires. I do see you finally getting what it is that you've always wanted within a man or within a woman, as well as within a relationship. I do see you finally getting that. Now, here's the thing. You're going to have to make a decision. You're either going to embrace this opportunity and give love a second chance, or you're not. But isn't that crazy? That's just one thing that I've noticed. It's like the moment you're just like, you know, screw it, that's it, I'm done, is like the moment you end up getting what it is that you want. Because remember, you were falling into this energy of, you know what, that's it, I'm done. Like, I will never love again. Like, screw this, I'm never going to do this ever again. I'm done. I'm so done, it's not even funny. And then out of nowhere, you end up getting what it is that you've always wanted. It's like you had to go through all this pain and suffering to then reach this point of, I freaking give up. And then it's like the universe is like, here, Virgo, here you go. Everything you've ever wanted, here you go. You're going to have to make a choice, though, nonetheless. You're going to have to make a choice. You're either going to give love another chance, or you're not. The decision is entirely up to you, though. But you're going to have to make a choice, because this is kind of telling me, Virgo, that they are more than likely going to want to pursue a relationship with you. So you're going to have to decide, what are you going to do? Are you going to pursue a life with them? Or are you not? How does this person feel? Doom, 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 doom. This person's very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm trying to like imagine what this person must be like. So their masculine side is of an emperor. Their feminine side, though, is of a queen of cups. Interesting. I'm trying to like imagine how this person must be as a person. I mean, Queen of Cups is somebody who, by the way, you know, this person's very sensitive. Like on the surface, macho man, all the way, honey, macho man. That, without a shadow of a doubt. This person has like a very like tough exterior, you know what I mean? But like on the inside, you know what I mean? They're like a teddy bear, you know, but on the outside, they're like macho man, macho woman. Like, don't mess with me. But on the inside, they're very, very sensitive. They're very, very sensitive, like very, I was gonna say sentimental, but I think that that means sensitive, right? In English? Oh God, here we go. This person's very sensitive. They are very, very sensitive. They got a big heart too. They have a really, really big heart. Like, this is that type of person that like, if you guys like were to ever watch like The Notebook together, like they would probably like bust out in tears. Sensitive. Um, Yeah, super sensitive. I'm getting that. Very sensitive. But they have like a very tough exterior. I am getting that. Like if you were to take one good look at this person, you wouldn't think like they're a sensitive person, you know, on the inside, but they really, really are. They really, really are. There's another thing that I wanted to mention to you, but before I do that, let me put my phone on the charger 1 second. Okay, we're back. I'm also getting to, I'm trying to explain like this download to you. And it's not to poke fun at them or anything like that. It's kind of funny though, but I'm also getting that they're like a little bit of like a chicken. I am definitely getting that. Like, how do I explain it? Like, say for example, you guys end up like purchasing a home or getting a place together, and like in the middle of the freaking night, you know what I mean? There's like this big bang out of nowhere. This person's gonna like turn over and look at you like, Virgo, are you gonna go see what that noise is? Are you gonna go see what that noise is, Virgo? Because I'm not gonna go. I'm too scared, Virgo. Like, I am getting that. Like, this person's a little bit of a chicken. I am getting that. They look tough on the outside, but you know, like they look like they don't fear anything on the outside, but this one over here is a chicken. Like, so yeah. I am definitely getting that as well off of this person. But anyways, in regards to how this person is currently feeling about you, Virgo, with the Ten of Swords to Two of Pentacles, listen, I feel like this person has been struggling with like moving past this betrayal, you know, from their previous relationship. I don't know if this individual still has to deal with this person from their past, because I was getting single mom, single dad. So they could be like a single mom or a single dad, and they have to technically speaking still deal with this person from their past. But yeah, I just kind of feel like it's kind of hard for them to like move past, you know, this betrayal, because they still have to like talk to that person and see that person. I am definitely getting that. Of course, this person may not have to deal with this person from their past, but you know, it's just been tough, you know, for them to move past this betrayal that this person from their past put them through. You know what I mean? But I do feel like this relationship will bring a lot of healing into, you know, this person's life. I am definitely getting that you're going to help them in some way, shape, or form move past this betrayal that they went through. This person might even talk to you about this betrayal that they experienced in their previous relationship. At the end of the day, Virgo, you guys are considered to be healers. I don't know if you've ever heard that before, but you guys are considered to be, you know, the healers of the zodiac. So you are going to bring a lot of healing into this person's life. All right, let's keep going. What actions will this person take towards Virgo or moving forward? Okay. All right. So, Virgo. We have the Ace of Swords. We got the Three of Pentacles. And then we also have the Devil out here. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Star. We got the King of Wands. And then we also have the Six of Swords. I got to figure out a way to say that without actually saying it. Okay. So Virgo, how do I say this without saying it? Because I don't want to get in trouble. In regards to what actions this person plans on taking in your direction and are moving forward, what I do see happening is the two of you dating one another. I am definitely getting that. Nothing wrong with that. I do feel like one thing will lead to another, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to be very blunt and honest with you when I say this. I'm not going to sugarcoat this part. Once one thing does lead to another, I kind of see this person falling into this energy of, all right, I'm sold. Sign me up and sign me up for life, okay? Is basically what I'm getting. So I am specifically getting that that's how this is going to play out. Okay. This is that type of person. Let's just be honest. This is that type of person that's not going to walk up to a dealership and be like, all right, I want that car. Sign me up. No, they want to test drive the car first. And if they like it, they will take it home with them, if you know what I mean. So I am definitely getting that they will go to your dealership, Virgo, and looks like they're very interested in what they see, and they're going to test drive one of your vehicles, if you know what I mean. Once they're done, test driving your vehicle, they're going to be like, all right, sign me up, sign me up, sign me up. I am sold. Sign me up for life, okay? I am definitely getting that. They're going to start talking to you about, I know. Hopefully you don't take that the wrong way. I don't know, but I am definitely getting that after, you know what I mean? After it's all said and done, this person is going to have conversations, with you about, the two of you, being in a long-term committed relationship with one another. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, and, the Ace of Pentacles is attached to the Ten of Pentacles. Virgo, I like this mentality that you have throughout this whole entire situation. It's kind of like a mentality of, you know what? Whatever happens, happens, If it goes somewhere, then it does. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Screw it. It is what it is. I don't care. You know what I mean? You just kind of have the whole I don't care mentality, I think that you're going to enjoy yourself, and however this plays out is how it plays out. I don't see you trying to control anything or try to, force anything out of this, situation. You're just letting it unfold the way that it's supposed to unfold. If you guys are supposed to go off and build towards an amazing life with one another, then it'll be just that. If not, it is what it is. It's interesting because I think that you're looking at this person like, they're not going to want anything serious. Come on. They're not going to want anything serious. I think that that's what you're over here thinking. And like I said, Virgo, even though you're looking at this person like, they don't want anything serious, they're not going to push for anything serious, I still feel like you're kind of harnessing this mentality of, but whatever happens, happens, I guess. Once they're done test driving your vehicle, though, that's when they're going to start to talk to you about the two of you being in a committed relationship with one another. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay, what actions? What actions will Virgo take towards this person or moving forward? How is this person going to feel about all of this? Okay. I'm like, because I kind of would have gotten offended if you were to do something like that to me. Just saying. I feel like this ties into like what I was telling you. Like once they're, once they, I guess, test drive your vehicle, you know what I mean? They're going to know like, all right, boom, this is the person for me. Virgo, can we talk for a second? This is a between you and I conversation though. But it's like the moment this happens, you know what I mean? You're either kicking this person out of your home right after, like, oh, well, it's getting late. I had a good time, but, it's getting late. Time for you to get out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, Virgo. Like, I just kind of see you sending this person on their way, like, all right, well, it's about that time. I had fun. It was great. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I got to go. I mean, yeah, I don't know if, obviously I don't know where this is all going down, right? Could be at your place, could be at theirs. I don't know. If it's at your place, I kind of see you kicking them out, Virgo. Like, all right, well, it's getting late. I'm getting kind of tired. It was nice though, but I'll see you later, Or if this is all going down at their place, I just see you hitting them with the, well, it's about that time. I got to work tomorrow, actually, now I think about it. So, I had fun, though. It was great. I had fun, but I got to go. I mean, at least they're not, like, getting offended by it. You know what I mean? Because that's why I was like, how are they going to feel about this? Because at least they're not getting offended. At least they're not getting offended, I guess, by all of this. Or they're not taking it the wrong way. They're not taking it as, like, whoa, like, I can't believe Virgo just did this to me. They just kicked me out after. Okay, we're not even gonna cuddle. Yeah, no, okay, so that's all right. Virgo doesn't want to cuddle. Well, I guess I'll just go home then. The two of you will end up in a committed relationship. Enough of that topic, because let's not, I ain't trying to get in trouble or anything like that, even though I didn't say anything to get in trouble, but let's just get off of the topic already. We have the Seven of Wands, so the Queen of Pentacles, so Four of Wands. Something's telling me that these two have to deal with one another, which is kind of making me feel like this person has a child with this person and or children. With this person, because this person is finding out about you. If these two don't have a child and or children together, they're gonna find out about you. I am definitely getting that. They will definitely find out about you, my friend. I am definitely getting that. They're gonna find out that this person has moved forward and moved on with their life. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. And then we all... Okay. Personally, I don't like this Queen of Pentacles, but, it is what it is. Just be careful with them. If this is, like, this person's baby mother or, like, baby daddy, whatever have you, this one over here is very, very two-faced. It's that type of person that'll smile in your face and talk crap about you behind your back. They just come off to me as somebody who's, like, super fake, Just super, super fake. It's the best way that I could put it. Super fake. They also like drama too. Like they're very, very drama filled. I'm also getting that as well. So just be careful, I would say, with this person. Don't get too comfortable with them. In other words, don't try to be their BFF or anything like that. Make sure that there's some boundaries set in place between you and this person. If this is somebody that they have to deal with, like their baby mother, their baby father, don't try to be besties with this one over here or anything like that. Like, keep them at a distance, you know what I mean? Only speak to them when you absolutely have to and be around them when you absolutely have to, but don't try to develop a close friendship with this one over here because they're super fake. Super fake. Very drama freaking filled. Very drama filled. This person acts like they're grown, but they do a lot of childish things. I am definitely getting that. But they act like they're grown, but they got time for like, childish things. You know what I mean? Yeah, like gossiping about people, spreading rumors about people. I don't know where this person has a time and or day to do all of that stuff. But they sure do. They sure do have the time in the day to like gossip about people and spread rumors about people and meddle into people's business. There's that type of person that pays way more attention to what's going on in everybody else's backyard but their own. But they're quote unquote grown. They basically pretend to be like mature, but they're not mature. They're very immature, if that makes any sense. Anyways, yeah. So what else is gonna end up happening? Sorry, between Virgo and this person. What else is gonna happen? So things are gonna start to like, move at a very fast pace here. Once this goes down, you know what I mean. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, that sign them up for life. Okay. They're definitely going to push for more out of you in this relationship that they share with you. They're not going to want to be your like, friends with benefits. Okay. No. Once they test drive your vehicle, that's it. They're going to be freaking sold, homie. Like, you got to understand, like, for them, right? They're already looking at you like, oh my God. Oh my God. Virgo's perfect. Oh my God. Oh my God. But once they test drive your vehicle, that's it. That's it. That is it for them. They are freaking sold. They're absolutely sold. Absolutely sold. Sign them up immediately. You know what I mean? Immediately. This person's going to be very, considering the way that, Yeah. Yeah. Queen of Cups as their feminine side. Emperor as their masculine side. Yeah. I'm trying to think of how they would be as a person because I'm trying to, like, describe them to you. I'm gonna be honest. Between you and I, because feminine side is queen. Okay, yeah. This is that type of person that's gonna be very in love with you, yes, but also very like sprung off of you. Like you're gonna have this one over here wrapped around your fingers, but it's not because you want them wrapped around your fingers. They're just gonna be wrapped around your fingers. Queen of Cups is also somebody who's very, very clingy as well. So expect that from them as far as them being very clingy, wanting to spend every waking moment with you. They're gonna want to think, breathe, and eat you. What else? What else? I don't know, just very sprung. Just very, 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 yeah, very, very sprung. Like whatever you say, they're gonna turn around and do, honey. You tell this person jump, they're gonna be like, how high? They're just super sprung. Very, very sprung. Very, very sprung. Very sprung off of you. Or they're going to be very sprung off of you. You haven't met them just yet. I'm very much so in love with you. But good people. Good people. Good people. They have a very, very big heart. Very, very big heart. They come off to me as like a really, really good person. Virgo, you might, throughout the course of your involvement with them, Virgo, you might, how do I explain this? I just kind of feel like because this person has such a big heart, I feel like they get taken advantage of a lot. So you might have to like put people in their place for this person. Like if you see like family members of theirs or friends of theirs trying to like take advantage of them and take their kindness for weakness, like you might have to stand up for them. Okay, I'm just being honest. You might have to stand up for them and put these people in their place. I am definitely getting that. They're just really good people. This is that type of person that likes to like pour into people and be nice to people, super nice to people. And Virgo, see, that's the difference between y'all because Virgos are genuinely like nice people, but they're not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Y'all are not stupid. Okay? You guys are not gonna just sit there and let somebody take advantage of you or take your kindness for weakness. I'm not saying that your person's stupid. I just think that they just have such a big heart. And even if somebody is taking advantage of them and they know it, they'll still like sit there and do nothing about it. You know what I mean? That's where y'all come in and draw the line. Like the moment somebody tries to take advantage of you guys or take your kindness for weakness, you will send that person directly where they came from. So that's what I'm saying, Virgo, that there might come a point in time where you might have to put a few people in their place. Like, nah, like such and such is not going to do this for you. They're not going to do that for you either. Go figure it out yourselves. Like, because y'all are really, really nice, but y'all could be really, really mean. And it's not me sending shots in your direction because I'm a Virgo too. So I'm basically talking badly about myself too. It is what it is. But I am definitely getting that you might have to do that. Like, you might have to stick up for this person, because they're just super nice. Yeah, they're just nice. Very interesting person. Emperor. Masculine energy is Emperor. Feminine energy is Queen of Cups. I don't think I've ever seen that combo before. Interesting combo, though. Interesting person. Very nice person. Very nice people, but too nice. Too nice, Virgo. Too nice. Too nice. Too nice. Too nice to the point where I do feel like people, unfortunately, do take advantage of them because of that. But it's okay, Virgo. I think that they're in good hands. You know what I mean? Because y'all are very nice, but y'all can be very, very mean when y'all need to be. And I feel like this person kind of needs somebody like that by their side that's going to be a little mean to people and put people in their place. Like, go to hell. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that they're just too nice, to send somebody there. You know what I mean? But y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. You guys will send a person there in a heartbeat and not think about it twice. But yeah, Virgo, that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And yeah, I'll see you guys in your next